on! Give me something.
What are you looking for?
Precedents that would allow Nate Salinger to walk with no jail time.
Well, I'm working on that.
Which you got your thugs to beat up Inez so she'll confess?
You don't want my help?
Don't tempt me.
When's the hearing?
It's too late. If I don't come up with a miracle, Nate Salinger is going to Statesville. I don't even want to think about what that'll do to him, Todd. Or to our daughter.
Well, maybe the judge will go easy on him. But he was a piece of scum. Whoever killed him did the world a favor.
That's not how the court will see it.
Don't be so sure.
Did you buy a judge, Todd?
Good morning. I have breakfast and hugs. Dad, thank you so much for what you did for Nate.
Look, the hearing starts pretty soon, all right, guys?
So how long do we have?
You have until the court officer comes to pick him up. You, be ready. Hey.
Hey. How you doing?
Okay. Thanks for the food last night.
Hey, Denny's the one who convinced Price to bring it down here.
Yeah?
Yeah, she said she wanted to see you herself.
I miss her.
Well, get used to it.
Oh, real nice.
You're gonna miss Danny and everything else in this world because you're an idiot.
Will you just chill out? Hey, why the hell did you do it, Nate? Why did you confess?
Ford was out of control about it. He thinks Nate was insane to confess. How's James? He's upset about it too. I ran into him at the police station last night. What were you doing at the police station? I was trying to help Danny get in to see Nate. And you just ran into James, that's it? Yeah. Well, Star, why weren't you and James at the police station together? In fact, why aren't you with him right now? Because that's not how it's going to be. You didn't tell James you want to be with him? No, I'm not going to. I won't. Not now.
What did Todd do for Nate?
So what do you think, Matthew? Parade or prison? Oh, good morning, good morning.
Good morning. Oh, sweetie, you're here early.
Today's a half day.
Well, congratulations. I understand you've had quite a night. 2 new grandsons?
Yes, both born early, both born on the same night, but miles apart.
Well, your daughters are definitely twins.
And determined to be the death of me. But everybody's healthy, so I can't complain.
No, you can't. Sweetheart, Matthew, would you mind giving us a minute?
Sure. So what's on your mind?
Why did you tell Bo to lie to me about sleeping with Inez?
Good morning.
Hi. I didn't think you'd be in. Doesn't Nate get sentenced today?
Yeah, I'm on my way to court now.
What's this?
My resignation. I think it's the only thing I can do, considering what happened with us. Mom, it's genius, isn't it?
Not so much. But I have a strategy.
If the judge feels some heat to go easy on the kid, that's gotta be good, right?
Unless it backfires.
You don't think it will, do you?
Probably not. Don't worry, sweetheart, okay?
Don't worry. Nate's in jail and they won't let me see him.
You went to see him?
Well, yeah, I need to talk to him. I don't understand why he confessed. I mean, there's no way that he killed his father, and it was over. The judge was about to set him free. Why he would even think? You know. You know what's going on? Tell me.
We don't know any more of the facts than you do.
But you think you know why Nate confessed? You can't tell me because he's a client. Okay, what if I guess? If I guess right, then technically you wouldn't be saying anything to me.
Mika, stop, okay? The one thing I can tell you is that I will do everything in my power to help Nate.
Is that gonna be enough?
Hey, listen, your mom nearly had the judge dismiss the whole thing. She'll pull this out.
Yeah, you're right, she will. You are the best.
Come here.
Hey, don't forget breakfast, okay?
Oh, I don't want to eat before
I made you a protein shake. You need all the strength you can get. Okay, I'll be ready in about 15 minutes, okay?
Yeah. I gotta catch Nora before the hearing.
You're not gonna beg for mercy, are you?
I have a backup plan.
Not send Nate to a country with no extradition?
Don't drink that. I'm gonna convince everyone in that courtroom that Nate is innocent and covering for his mother.
You know, what if you're wrong? I thought you didn't want to prosecute what's her name.
I don't. But my first duty is to my client and to our daughter.
Take no prisoners, huh?
Well, that's how you win. Except I don't know how Daniela's gonna feel when I accuse her boyfriend's mother of killing his father.
What did happen, Inez?
I drugged you, and then I lied about it. That's what you said, isn't it?
I was trying to make sense out of what happened that night.
Well, that'll be a little easier when I'm not around.
Well, I don't know about that. But it would be an uncomfortable work situation.
Yeah, nobody here at the station deserves that.
No, they don't. So that's it?
No, I left notes from my replacement, and they can call me anytime they have any questions. Right now, I just have to get downstairs and be with Nate.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have been nothing but wonderful to me.
Oh, you will not believe what I'm sorry. I'll wait outside.
No, it's okay. We're done.
That was awkward.
Yeah.
What did I just walk in on?
I didn't want you to get hurt, Nora.
That damage was already done.
Well, not if you didn't know about Inez and Bo.
So, if you lie about something, it never really happened?
If you didn't know about those two, where would you be right now? No, you see, I figured that if you found out about it, it'd get blown out of proportion and then your marriage would be ruined.
And lying would prevent that.
Yes. I thought, the minute you heard, you would jump to the same conclusion that I did, and that wouldn't help anything.
And what conclusion is that?
Well, it seems to me that Bo went to bed with Inez to pay you back for Sam Rappaport. Isn't that what you thought? Maybe I got it all wrong, but in any case, I wanted to spare you. What?
I'm just really glad that your idea of ethics hasn't rubbed off on my son. Thank God Matthew told me the truth.
Inez just resigned.
Good. The last thing you need is Inez 3 feet away from you all day.
Yeah, I guess.
After what she did?
I don't know what she did. I know what you think she did, and I asked her about it. She denied it.
Well, yeah, what's she gonna say? Yeah, I drugged you and pretended we had sex?
Do you understand how crazy this sounds? It's like I'm grasping at straws. Like it's easier to blame Inez than to own up to what I did.
Bo, after you hear what I found out about Inez, you might think again.
Dad! Hey, where's Mom?
She has something to do with the courthouse.
Oh, I gotta get there too.
No, wait, I want to talk to you.
Can I wait till later?
No, I can't. I want to talk to you about your boyfriend.
You were 2 minutes from getting out of here.
Bobby, come on, lighten up.
The judge was gonna drop the charges. The cops would have
He
found...
knows. He was there, okay?
So what part of your free to go sounded bad to you? Huh? You were off the hook. The cops would have found out who did it eventually.
I did it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right. Even if that's true,
It is.
whoever did this should not be doing time.
You think he wants to be in jail?
What? Then why do you say, hey, sign me up? God, what the hell were you thinking? You really must be an idiot if you're not supposed to...
Just shut up, all right?
Why? Am I wrong?
Just leave him alone.
You didn't tell James you wanted to go out with it? I was going to, and then he showed up and said that he was going to start dating other girls.
You're kidding!
Yeah, for my sake.
What?
Because I told him that I was going to wait for Cole, he knew that we couldn't be friends unless he moved on, and he was going to with someone else.
Why didn't you say something?
Because I couldn't.
Why not? Sorry, it's not like James wants to be seeing other girls. You would have dropped the whole idea in a second if you said you wanted him.
But I couldn't.
You do want James, don't you?
And my heart is with Cole. So it's like I'm not available, and James deserves better than that.
This is just sad.
No, it's easier. Seriously, if James is with someone else, then I'll stop thinking about him as much.
Yeah, that'll happen.
No, really. It'll be good for James. He'll have someone who's totally free as opposed to someone who feels guilty just being with him.
You're being way too good about this.
I mean it.
So, okay, you'd be fine if James started dating some little hottie?
Yeah, I hope he does.
No, you don't. Stop lying to yourself. That's not what you want.
Doesn't matter what I want. James is moving on.
Not if you say something.
It's too late. He already found someone else.
What?
I don't know how serious it is, but last night at the police station, he got a call, and I could tell it was from a girl.
And how did that make you feel?
Bad. I got super jealous.
Right, but you want him to start seeing other people.
I know. It's like I want him to see someone else, but when I think that he can, I totally panic, and it doesn't make any sense.
Star.
Hi.
Hi. Michelle from We're in English Together?
Oh, right. You sit by the window.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Can you believe that test last Friday? We just started the semester.
Oh, I know. It was brutal. Oh, this is my friend Langston.
Hi. Hi. Star, can I ask you something about James Ford?
You think yelling at Nate makes his life any easier?
No, you know what I think would make his life easier?
What?
Getting the hell out of here.
Oh, okay. You made your point.
Have I? Am I? Listen, just tell me one thing. Why'd you do it? Why'd you throw yourself into the bus?
I just wanted it to be over.
Over? Nate, this is far from over. You're gonna spend the new year in Statesville unless a miracle happens.
I did some digging on Inez Salinger.
I didn't ask you to do that.
You didn't have to. When somebody drugs my friend and messes with his marriage, I take it personally, and you're gonna be glad I did.
Oh, you found something?
Inez had an appointment with Dr. Marty Saybrook the day that Eddie Ford was killed.
Well, how'd you find out about that?
Doesn't matter.
Confidential medical records?
Hey, your marriage is on the line. Do you want to hear what I came up with or not?
Go ahead.
Marty Saybrook gave this to Inez.
Your son is angry with Bo, so if he lashed out...
Matthew just told me the truth. He didn't make it sound any worse than it was. I think seeing Bo and Inez together was bad enough. I'm still trying to understand how that happened.
What'd Matthew say?
He said he heard a rumor. And apparently, according to this rumor, Bo started an affair with Inez because I was having an affair first. Do you have any idea where he would have picked that up?
I don't hear rumors about you, but people talk.
What does that mean?
Well, you and Bo are public figures, and you were both publicly reunited and remarried, and that could make you a target to your political enemies. What happens now? I suppose you'll divorce Bo.
Would that make you happy, Clint?
A prescription?
To copy the prescription that Dr. Saybrook gave Inez. That's a strong sedative. Check out the warnings.
Do not take with alcohol or it can cause disorientation.
Inez gave you a beer, right? She could have ground up the pills and spiked it.
Yeah, she could have, but this prescription doesn't prove anything.
Why not?
Because it's a piece of paper.
You think she didn't fill the prescription? Hell, I could find that out with what?
She walked in with a pharmacy bag when she got to the apartment that night. Nate asked her about it. She brushed it off.
Okay, so that means that Inez had the Mickeys in her hand the night you two were together.
Taya.
Yeah.
Glad I caught up with you. I couldn't sleep at all last night.
Neither could I.
Nate can't go to jail. It's wrong.
I agree with you.
So what kind of sentence do you think you could get? I mean, do you have any idea what the judge will do?
That depends on you, Inez.
I can see that you're worried about Nate, and not just because he's in the slammer. You're wondering, aren't you?
No, about what?
Well, he confessed. And, don't tell me you didn't think it.
Nate's not a killer.
Well, no, he's not. That's right. That's right. Well, that's what I wanted to tell you. I mean, you're going to find that anyway, but I just thought I'd tell you now. No, he didn't kill Eddie Ford.
What do you want to ask me about James?
Well, I see you guys together a lot, so I thought maybe you'd know.
Know what?
Does James have a girlfriend? How do you know Star's in his girlfriend?
I'm not. I'm sorry. We're just friends.
Well, no, that's what James said. I wouldn't have asked Star if I didn't already know that. James told me there was nothing going on between you two.
If you just came here to tell me I'm stupid,
We didn't.
not you, him. I get it. You can go now.
Nate, that's not the reason we came here.
No, not the only reason.
Shut up.
What happened to the money?
What money?
I gave Eddie $50,000 to leave town, and the cops didn't recover any money.
And Eddie had it. You're sure?
Listen, it's not gonna be like it was before. Nobody's gonna come after you. Nobody is gonna hurt you.
Look, I think Dad had it in a duffel bag, Nate.
Okay, so we don't have a lot of time. I just need you to tell me where the money is.
Did you leave it someplace close by? Where?
Guys, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
What are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna keep the guard busy while you get the cash. You meet me at the courthouse and make sure to get in the same elevator.
The courthouse. You don't think that's sort of risky?
Listen, if we knock out a security camera, then we'll have him alone. Look, the elevator goes straight to the garage, then we'll be home free.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to bribe the guard who takes you to court. He's gonna get $50,000, and we're gonna bust you out of here.
Nora, I take no pleasure at the breakup of your marriage. I mean, I did everything I could to try to prevent it.
There's no part of you that thinks that Bo and I are getting what we deserve because of how we hurt you?
No. I was over you as soon as I met Kimberly. And seeing you and Bo on the skids just after you got remarried, it doesn't make it better for me in any way.
I have a sentencing.
Here's Nate Salinger. I read in the paper that he confessed.
Doesn't make it easier.
Nora, I'm sorry for what you've been through. And no matter what happened between us, I never want to see you suffer.
Thank you, Glenn.
That night.
The night that Eddie Ford was killed. Now, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, and Inez did drug you, she could have slipped out and killed Eddie without you ever knowing she had been gone.
Timetable fits.
Is she capable of that?
How does Nate's sentence depend on me?
Well, you could offer testimony that could help him.
But he confessed there's not going to be a trial.
I can call witnesses to offer testimony that could lessen his sentence. Would you be willing to testify?
Of course. What do you want me to say?
The truth.
About Nate?
About anything that could help him.
You mean that he's a good boy, that he gets good grades, he hasn't been in trouble?
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing that might shave a few years off his sentence.
How many years do you think he could get?
Well, we're lucky they didn't charge him with murder 1, which is the death penalty, or mandatory life in prison. As it is, he's looking at 20 years.
Please don't say that.
Well, it's the truth, Inez.
I'm going to be sick.
I'm sorry. I don't know how you can face it.
I can't.
He's your son. He's your baby and you feel helpless to protect him.
Yes. Nate is caught up in something that is not his fault. He didn't ask for Eddie as father. He didn't want Eddie in our lives.
It's not fair.
No. Fair? I don't know how I can live with it.
You can fight back, Inez. You can do whatever it takes to make things right for Nate. Are you ready to do that?
How do you know Nate didn't kill his father?
Well, because somebody else did.
Oh my God. Dad, is it true you killed Eddie Ford?
Danny.
Are you confessing?
Well, do you think I should?
I mean, you have to tell the judge. I mean, you can't let Nate go to jail if you're the one who killed Eddie.
Do you really think I'd just kill a guy just like that?
I don't know. I mean, your cufflink was found by his body. You never explained to me how that happened.
That's true.
Yeah, and now you're telling me that you know that Nate isn't the killer. What should I think?
Well, no, I was just trying to say that I don't think Nate's capable of murder.
Oh.
Yeah. Even if I am.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Right.
Oh my God, I have to get to the courthouse.
Okay. See ya.
Hey, thanks again for the headline. I know it's gonna help.
I hope so.
Lambview PD, Detective Price speaking.
Hi, it's Todd Manning. I have an emergency.
Of course I want to do what's right for my son.
Then do it.
What exactly do you mean by that? I have to go check on Nate.
I need to talk to you.
I have to prepare.
Okay, you have the wrong guy.
Your client confessed.
Nate's covering for his mother. I think Inez did it.
Uncle Clint, you mind if I grab those oil leases?
Oh, sure. Come on in. Matthew, mind if I ask you a question?
Yeah, shoot.
Why didn't you tell your mom that I was the one who tipped you off about your dad and Inez?
You're planning a jailbreak and I'm a moron?
Well, we can't wait for you to have a good idea. I've seen your work.
I can't believe you would do this for me, guys.
Why not?
We gotta stick together.
Thanks. Okay, I wish I did have your cash. I would give it back to you.
So you really don't have it?
I never saw any cash.
No, Dad had it the night I was there. Then who has it? The real killer?
I am the real killer. Oh, are you, Nate? Are you the real killer?
Hi. It's good to see you boys together.
You two need to clear out. It's time.
We have an eyewitness that places Nate at the scene.
Yeah, he was at the scene, you were at the scene, James was at the scene, half the
God,
Lambview was at the
don't
scene.
start that
You
again,
get my
Taya.
point.
The murder weapon was found in Nate's apartment.
No, in Nate's mother's apartment. She could just as easily have left the gun there as Nate.
No, she couldn't have.
Why else would the kid jump up and confess when the judge is about to let him walk?
Okay, it's not Inez.
Why? How do you know that?
She has an alibi.
Did you check out the alibi?
I don't have to.
What, you're gonna take her word for it?
Look, I would love to nail Inez for this, but I'm sure.
How can you be sure, Nora?
Because apparently while Eddie Ford was getting shot, Inez was having sex.
Oh.
With my husband.
I gotta go. I appreciate this, Balsam.
Anytime. If you want me to keep digging on Inez,
No, I think that this is more than enough.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna run it by the district attorney if she'll speak to me. So what do I owe you for your time?
Well, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
No, you can't afford to
charge my friends?
No, to do everything pro bono. Now, don't be pig-headed.
I'm not. If anything, I owe you.
For what?
Now, do you really want the whole world to know that the police commissioner's son is this low-life criminal locked up in a foreign prison?
I think Bo can handle it.
Maybe. But could Bo handle arresting you for burglary?
For a lot of things.
didn't think James had a girlfriend, but I wanted to be sure.
Why?
Well, I didn't want to get too invested and find out he's taken.
I'm sorry, you're invested?
Well, yeah. James is a great guy. We have fun together, but I didn't want things to go further unless he's really available. I mean, it's bad enough with all this stuff with his brother, and now he's going to prison.
You seem to know a lot about it.
I just feel horrible for the whole family. It sounds like the father was a really bad guy.
He was. So, how far have things gone with you and James?
Oh, well, you know, we hung out one time at the Buenos Dias Cafe, and we've been texting. Well, you know, about his brother and stuff.
I don't get it.
Well, the judge closed the hearing.
Yeah, but it's gonna be public record anyway. And besides, we're family. Why can't we just be there? Hey, what's going on?
I just ran into Star Langston.
Yeah. Didn't know you guys knew each other.
We're in English lit together, but we just officially met.
Oh, okay.
So what's going on with Nate?
Who knows? We're banned from the courtroom, along with everybody else.
Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah.
But that's so wrong. You guys are family. Couldn't Nora and Tay agree that it was okay?
I'm sorry.
It's a court order.
This probably is not.
But hopefully Taya's got more important things on her mind than
Who
keeping
knows?
me and James happy.
Maybe you could use a distraction.
What are you, talking about?
Well, my sorority has a dance on Valentine's Day. And I'm on the planning committee, so that's why I'm asking so early. So, would you like to go with me?
Do you think Nate will be okay?
I don't know. He wasn't talking.
Well, he's kind of a quiet guy.
No, he wasn't quiet. He was not talking. There's a difference. Like he was holding on to something.
But Nate already confessed to shooting your father. What could be worse? What?
I just can't picture Nate shooting anybody. Not even Eddie.
Where's the body?
What body?
You said there was a murder.
Well, there was. Eddie Ford, remember? Come on, I needed you over here. Worked, didn't it?
Look, next time, dial 911. And they'll charge you for filing a false alarm.
Well, look, there was a crime committed in this room. You guys dropped the ball. Somebody stole my cufflink out of the box and planted it near Eddie Ford's body. Now you need to dust for prints and find out who it was.
Look, Nate Salinger already confessed. There is no more investigation.
Well, yeah, there is. There's a new investigation. Who framed Todd Manning?
Framed? You can only be framed if you're charged for a crime.
No, I'm not talking about the cops. I need you to help me clear my name for my daughter's sake.
Hey.
Hey. I got your note.
Wow. Yeah. Didn't see that one coming, did you?
I figured there was something going on when you hit Inez across the face, and I have to admit I overheard part of what you said to her.
Oh, God, everybody did.
Honey, I can't believe Bo would do that to you. You guys were meant to be together.
Yeah, I guess not so much anymore, huh? But thanks.
Anyway, Inez could be the shooter, all right? Now, think about it, Nora.
Oh, come on,
Think about it. She could have left Bo sleeping. I know, I'm sorry, that's not a picture you want in your head, but it works with the timetable of the murder. I know it throws a wrench in your case.
Oh, no, please, believe me. There's nothing that I'd like to... I believe that Inez would be guilty as hell, and I'd even have a motive.
Yeah, Eddie was an abusive creep.
Oh, no, she used Eddie to engineer the breakup of my marriage, and then I think she was probably behind my kidnapping.
Your kidnapping? Really?
Yes, and then she could have shot Eddie to shut him up.
Okay, I'll go with you on that.
No, you won't, and neither can I. Please, as much as I like that sort of revenge fantasy, I have a suspect who has confessed to the crime. A witness, murder weapon. It's too late.
Sweetheart, do you really want to send an innocent boy to jail?
Get your client to recant, and I won't object.
You don't think I've been trying to get him to recant? The kid won't budge.
Well, then there's nothing that I can do. Oh, God. Listen, unless something drastic happens or changes in the next few minutes, Nate Salinger is going to be sentenced today.
Well, I figured my mom would be really mad at whoever told me about my dad and Inez.
Yeah, she probably would be. probably should be. And that's why I didn't want to say anything to you.
But you did. You treated me like an adult. You looked out for me. And nowadays, it seems like you're the only one who really does.
Well, I'm happy to, Matthew.
My dad is such a jerk.
Matthew, I will say that Bo has seen better days.
I just don't get how we had such a great family, and just in a matter of weeks, he completely screwed it up.
Nate, it is not too late to take back your confession, okay?
I can't.
Listen to me. I talked to the DA, and neither one of us want to send an innocent boy to jail. We can talk to the judge. We can figure this out, all
Nate,
right?
listen to her, okay?
All rise. This court is now in session.
Be seated. We're on the record for sentencing in the matter of the Commonwealth versus Nathaniel Q. Salinger.
Oh, Valentine's Day dance, huh? Yeah, definitely.
Perfect. It's gonna be the best time. Oh, I have a committee meeting. I'll see you soon. I'll see you all later, okay? It was great talking to you.
You too.
Bye.
So, it's okay with you?
Yeah. It's what we said, right?
Yeah, if you're happy, I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Great.
When I think about my little brother in jail for years, maybe the rest of his life. What?
You just called Nate your little brother.
I did.
I don't know if I've ever heard you say that.
Me neither. I don't think I've said it before today. It's true. Nate's my little brother. My family.
Matthew, I know things look bad right now, but that's kind of how life works. And things fall apart, and then things get put back together again.
Yeah.
And you know that better than most kids your age.
Oh, you mean the accident?
Yeah, you couldn't walk. For a while there, it looked like you never would walk again. But you did.
Yeah, because you found me the right doctor. I could walk because of you.
Well, I do my best. Just like your folks try to do. Now, I know with your parents, this is kind of a setback, Matthew, but you know something? You're going to get through it. Just like you always do.
Yeah, because I have you. Seriously, Uncle Clint, you're more like a dad than my own father.
Except he isn't your dad. Bo is.
The defendant, having pled guilty to the charge of criminal homicide, will allocute to the crime and receive sentence. Does the Commonwealth wish to be heard prior to sentencing? Ms. Buchanan?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you like to call anyone to make an impact statement on behalf of the victim, Edward Ford?
Oh, no, Your Honor.
I need to speak to you. Alone.
Round two.
Got everything you need, Matthew?
Yeah.
Listen, Matthew, you may not realize it right now, but your father is a great guy. And he loves you. You're lucky to have him as a father.
You leave that boy alone.
Bo isn't a great guy who loves his son?
What the hell do you want here?
I need to talk to you about the connection between you and Inez Salinger.
Does the defense wish to offer any evidence that could mitigate the sentence?
Yes, Your Honor. The defense would like to call Nate Salinger's mother, Inez Salinger.
Yeah, it's Detective Price. We received the results from the prints we took in your room.
Yeah?
All right, well, we found your prints and your wife's prints all over the dresser. But we also identified a partial on a cuffling box that didn't match you or your wife.
Whose is it?
Miss Salinger, do you love your son?
Of course. More than anything in the world.
Then why are you letting him take the fall for a murder you committed?